Hi friends, it's Mr. Alex, and we're back with another Online Origami Club video at Adams Memorial Library. Now, this week we're going to have a whale of a time making a whale origami. Keep in mind that you can always get your online origami kit by visiting our curbside door or coming in and talking to a staff member at the front desk. We'll be happy to give them out to any kids or teens that ask for them. Now, we're going to need a couple of supplies to make our origami whale, and let me show you what we'll need. For today's origami whale, we're going to need a couple of things. We'll need our sheet of Origami Club paper, a sheet of practice paper, because remember, we only get one try with our Origami Club paper. This can be copy paper, this can be notebook paper, any type of paper that you have at home is great for practicing origami. And just like all of our other origami projects, we're going to need a pair of scissors and some markers or crayons or whatever we want to use to decorate our practice whale. First thing we're going to do is set aside our Origami Club paper, and then we'll get started. First, just like all of our past Origami Club projects, we're going to need to take our piece of practice paper and we need to make it into a square. So we'll fold it like this, nice and sharp creases. And then we're going to cut the extra bit here off with our pair of scissors. And like all of our previous projects, this is the first step. Now, to make the foundation of our whale, we're going to fold two kite shapes. The first kite shape, we're going to take this corner and fold it in just like this so that it folds along the center seam. We want to make sure that these folds are nice and precise because that's going to help some of our future folds. We'll do the same with the other side. Folding it right along that line. And that'll make our first kite shape. Now, we're going to make our second kite shape by reversing what we just did and making an upside down kite. So we'll open this back up, and we're going to take and fold these corners in again along the seam, but instead, we're going to do it upside down, just like this. Give it some nice sharp creases, and fold the other side. So, when we open it back up, we have something like this. Now, we need to crease these bits here on the side, right down the middle. And in order to do that, we're going to bend, but not fold, our paper like this. So we do not want to make this crease here. We want to keep it nice and rounded like this. Then, what we are going to fold are the edges. And you'll be able to see there's a point on the inside of your paper, right here, where the kite shapes meet. And so we're going to fold this bit here. So bend our paper and make our creases right down the middle of those sides. Now, we only want to fold the sides. We do not want to fold the whole way across our origami. And then we'll open it back up. At this point, we're going to take and we're going to bring these two corners in to our whale. So we'll fold it in like this. And we're going to fold these extra flaps here down. Once we fold these flaps down, it'll look like a kite. And let me make this nice and flat. Sometimes our origami takes a few extra folds to make sure that it's going to turn out perfectly. All right. So now we are where we need to be. We have these folds here looking like a kite. And our whale is together. We're going to take our top point here and fold it back a little bit and crease that nice and sharply. Then we're going to flip over our whale and we're going to fold these corners in a bit. Now, you want to make sure that however far you fold this corner in, you want to fold this corner in the same, because when we fold our whale in half, if one side is in further than the other, our whale is going to be a little bit lopsided. So we'll just take this and fold it in. And then repeat on the other side. Alrighty. At this point, we're going to take and crease our whale right down the middle using these as our guidelines, bending it toward the outside. And folding our whale in half. All right. So this corner here is the bottom of our whale. So we're going to flip that toward the bottom. And we're going to take these flaps here and fold them down to make the whale's fins. Finally, we're going to take this end here and give our whale a tail by folding it up and then taking our pair of scissors and cutting right down the middle. After we do that, we can manipulate the edges of the tail and fold one of them down to create our whale's tail. Now the folding part is finished, and it's time for the best part of any origami project, which is to decorate it. So we're going to take our marker, and we're going to give our whale an eye and a happy little smile. And there you have it. There is our practice whale. Remember, you're going to practice many, many times and then get that final piece of origami paper from your Origami Club kit and make your origami whale. I'll show you what mine looks like at the end of the video. All right, so after a ton of practice, I took my piece of Origami Club paper and folded this whale. It turned out wonderfully. In order to find future Origami Club videos, be sure to check out our Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram pages online, where you'll also learn about all sorts of other great programs that we're doing this fall. Happy crafting!